All right, let's just dive right in. There's this huge shift going on in media right now. And honestly, most marketers are completely missing it. And it really boils down to this. If you're still thinking about creators as just, a content play, you are leaving a massive, massive advantage on the table. Because creators, they're now a core part of your media buying power. So let me just ask you straight up, is your creator strategy built for, 2020? Because if you're still treating creators as this separate thing, this awareness channel over on the side, you're playing by rules that just don't apply anymore. The game has totally changed, and you know who's changing it? The platforms themselves. And this really lays out the whole shift perfectly. The old playbook, right? It was simple. Pay for a few creator posts, get some top of funnel buzz, done. But the new reality is completely different. Creators are now becoming part of the actual infrastructure of the media ecosystem. I mean, think about it. They are becoming as fundamental to your media buy as search or social ads. Seriously. Okay, so you're probably wondering, why is this happening now? Well, it's not because a bunch of marketers suddenly decided it should. Nope. It's because the platforms, we're talking Google, Meta, TikTok, the big ones, they are fundamentally rebuilding their ad systems around creators. This is a top-down, full-on infrastructural shift. And this really says it all. We've gone from creators being this optional add-on you'd use for a little extra reach to being the very foundation of the media plan. And don't just take my word for it. The IAB's latest report flat out confirms this. The industry's biggest players now see creators as a primary asset, not just some nice to have. And look, this isn't some high-level theory. This is happening on the ground right now. YouTube is literally embedding creator partnerships directly into Google Ads and DV360. You've got Samsung TV and LG launching original shows led by creators, treating them like primetime TV stars. TikTok is building its most premium, powerful ad formats, like Top Reach, around its creators. This isn't just a trend, you guys. This is a deep technical integration. And this quote from that IAB report, this is the proof. When the organization that basically governs the industry says creators are now a primary asset, well, that's not just fancy language. That's a massive signal. It means your entire approach, how you plan, how you buy, how you measure, all of it needs to change. Period. Okay, so what does this all actually mean for your strategy day to day? Well, it means the good old traditional marketing funnel, it's breaking. Yeah, that clean linear path you learned about, from awareness to consideration to conversion, it's all collapsing into a single supercharged moment. The lines are blurring so much that we just can't separate authentic content from performance ads anymore. They've basically fused together. Think about it. A single video from a creator now does the job of a brand builder, a powerful trust signal, and a direct driver of conversion, all at the exact same time. And this creates a completely new kind of performance journey for the customer. It all starts with the trust that the creator has already built. Then, the platform's AI, which is incredibly powerful, takes that trusted message and amplifies it to the perfect audience. And then finally, all these new integrated tools measure the direct business impact. It's become this single, seamless system, all the way from trust to transaction. And please, don't for a second think this is some small niche play. The scale here is absolutely staggering. I mean, Nielsen is reporting that YouTube alone reaches over 238 million adults in the US every single month. Let that sink in. This isn't some little corner of the internet anymore. This is the new mainstream. So, it's probably a good idea to redefine our terms here. When I talk about this stuff, I'm not talking about just paying for a few one-off influencer posts. What we're really talking about is creator-led media. And what that means is a scalable, performance-driven media channel that is plugged directly into the ad buying systems you're probably already using every day. And this right here, this brings us to what is probably the single biggest misunderstanding that marketers have about this whole thing. They think creator marketing is this separate budget for brand awareness. But the strategic reality, it's that authentic creator content isn't just something you pay for once and you're done. No, it's a high-performing creative asset that you should be putting your paid media budget behind to amplify and drive real, scalable results. The goal isn't just to partner with creators anymore, it's to turn their content into your best-performing ads. Okay, that's the what and the why. So now let's get practical. How do you actually use this? What are the real levers you can pull, like today, to actually win in this new ecosystem instead of getting left behind by it? Because make no mistake, the playbook is changing. And the ones who adapt first, they're the ones who are going to get the advantage. All right, so here are your action items, your new to-do list. First off, stop siloing your creator and media budgets. Just merge them. They're basically the same thing now. Second, start treating creators like strategic long-term media partners, not just one-time vendors you hire for a campaign. Third, you have to demand measurement that's tied to real business outcomes, not just fluffy vanity metrics like likes and views. And finally, and this one is probably the most important of all, start putting your actual paid media budget behind your best performing creator content. Amplify what works. All of this leads to a new reality, especially for media buyers. Your job is evolving fast. Understanding culture, understanding authenticity, that's now just as critical as understanding bidding strategies and CPMs. The bottom line is this: the best media buyers out there are becoming creator strategists. It's a total merger of two once separate skill sets. If this kind of meta/ad platform breakdown is useful, that's exactly the kind of thing I'm building inside MCR. Comment MCR and I'll send you the link.